Olá, tudo bem? Daqui Pedro Mafama. I'm an artist. I'm an artist that does music and also a lot of things around it. And I'm in my house. It's my girlfriend's house, but I live here now. And I'm in my working space inside of my girlfriend's house. I started making music with friends. Like in my house had a lot of sightseeing spots. I live in the old part of Lisbon. I'm from the old part of Lisbon, and there's a lot of sightseeing spots, a lot of places where people go and hang out and meet with this beautiful view of Lisbon. And I started doing music with my friends over there. Just I guess it was like rap music. You just write some words and you share it with your friends, and everybody would bring different verses and try to impress everybody with their raps. So that was it. And then I kept on learning how to produce beats. And it took me a long time to learn, because I learned it on my own. And eventually it became something that I was confident enough to do for myself. These days, I think I describe it as Portuguese popular music. I think in English, the term popular music, I don't think it's as used in Portuguese, and I guess in French it would be the same, musique populaire. I think it's kind of like in between pop music and folk music. So I describe it as Portuguese popular music that brings the tradition of Portuguese popular music, Portuguese traditional music, into the present too. So it's Portuguese tradition brought to the present and hopefully to the future, and it's trying to put in evidence the connections, the mix that composes our culture. I think I would play it in an alley in Moraria, which is a neighborhood very close to the house where I grew up. It's a neighborhood that brings together the Islamic heritage of Lisbon, the Islamic presence of contemporary Lisbon, the African community of Lisbon. It brings together the fado culture. Fado culture is very big in Moraria, and the traditional Lisbon culture. So I would play it over there because it's a place, it's an evidence of the Portuguese multicultural past and the present, and the multicultural present too. So it's the perfect bridge. I think Moraria is the perfect bridge between our history and our multicultural present. And I think my music is also about those bridges. Well, if it's unexpected, but let me see. Maybe I would do a duet with Sheba Sara, which is an Algerian Rai singer. It's this popular Algerian type of music where they play it with keyboards and a lot of auto-tune. I'm very inspired by Buraca Som Sistema, which was the most international Portuguese band maybe ever, besides Amália, the fado singer. And Buraca is the band that said for the first time that Kuduro and Kizomba and the African Angolan Portuguese music, they were the first to say that this is Lisbon music. So it's these types of music, Kuduro and everything, of course, they were born in Angola, but they have their offsprings already in Lisbon, and they have subgenres of Kuduro and Kizomba and Tarraxo that are from Lisbon. So it was very important for Buraca to come in, this Afro-Portuguese band, to come in and say, this is Lisbon music. And they were very successful throughout the world. They collaborated with MIA, which is also an artist that I really, really love. I think Europe is having access to a network of countries that support each other, where you can think freely, luckily, because of some of these historical moments that we're living. And I think we have to appreciate it because, in Portugal, we didn't have this like 30, 40 years ago, kind of like these Western democracies where you can think freely. Yes, my thank you to Europe is that you can turn any country with the right tools and the right privilege and the right support. You can turn any country into a country where free thought and where opportunities can be born. Fado and Morton. Immigration. I think the traditional and the contemporary are already connected because they are not separated. It just is our work is to make those connections visible. Partners. Even if you live in a country, or in a place of the world that has a very long history, and you feel that everybody's too connected to history to look at the future, still have in mind that you can always build a new world, and that we are building it every day. I would say maybe my new song with Ana Moura. It's called Agarre em mim, and it's a connection between two artists. Ana, that carries this Fado legacy and is bringing it to the future, and me, who is also who carries the Portuguese tradition, trying to bring it to the future. So I think this song, it's a kizomba. It's a kizomba with Fado, with the Fado touch, with the Portuguese guitar and everything. So I think it's a perfect example of these bridges that we are trying to make.